Hey there traders, it's Jeff here coming at you from thestockbandit.com. Welcome back to another video trading lesson. So the last several video lessons have revolved around individual stocks and lessons that are derived from trading individual stocks. And don't worry, that's going to remain the primary focus of these videos, but I felt that it was important to take a slight detour today to discuss something that I feel is of great importance. You know, it's hard to deny the influence of the overall market on how individual stocks move. And maybe not every single day that's going to happen, but generally speaking, the market does have an impact on how most stocks tend to move. And if by chance you're not sure how accurate that statement is, I would encourage you to flip through, say, 100 random charts. And I'm willing to bet that the majority of those bottomed out sometime between January and mid-March when the overall market turned higher. So that's no coincidence. The broader strength or weakness of the market tends to generate some sympathy movement in individual stocks. So what does all this have to do with today's lesson? Well, I'm glad you asked. You see, as traders, even if we're dealing in individual stocks and not ETFs or other products that are directly tied to a market index, it's still wise for us to pay attention to what the overall market is doing. Think of it as making sure that the coast is clear before you cross the street. Because good trading is about good risk management, naturally it benefits us to eliminate higher risk situations as we seek out trading rewards in the form of profits. So today we're going to take a look at the NASDAQ Composite Index. And this index has been channeling higher since March, and you can see that we've got two well-defined uptrend lines here that are defining the boundaries of this uptrend channel that price has currently been sitting in. Now, we've seen a few instances where the upper channel line has been tested but not broken throughout the course of this rally. And I want to make a point here. An uptrend channel is just a tilted channel, right? You know, we know that horizontal channels pose resistance and support, so it's only natural that in a tilted channel, the upper and lower boundaries of that channel will also serve as resistance and support. And we've seen that taking place lately in the NASDAQ Composite. So, turning back to the NASDAQ, this week at thestockbandit.com, we've been discussing the importance of the 2540 area as resistance for the NASDAQ. Now, that's not just some random number that we pulled out of a hat. It's really an important level for two reasons. First, it was support late last year as this index channeled during November and December. So what was former support is now potentially going to cause some resistance as that level is reached. And if I sort of click on the chart here, you see this 2540 area is right where that level is. And the second reason that it's important is that that's the top of this current channel that we're sitting in. You know, this index price has rallied right up to test this upper channel line. And so that's adding validity to this 2540 level, which was, again, former support, now is going to act as resistance, and it's also short-term resistance at the top end of this channel. So to emphasize that further, you know, we saw today's high was 2537. So this index stopped, you know, less than 3 points away from that level, and that really just validates that level as a key level of resistance in the short term. So clearly there are two reasons for some added caution here, particularly in these tech stocks that the NASDAQ has so many of. And right now, at least until we see what happens, some caution is advised. And it could be that the pace of this rally heats up and we break above the channel and see an accelerated advance in price. But we may very well just see this index dip from here in the short term, or at least attempt to put in some rest and move sort of sideways. So today's lesson is this. Pay close attention to the market averages and consider how their price action can influence your trades. Make sure the coast is clear and you'll elevate your odds for success. That's it for today. Trade well out there, and I will see you soon.